Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle. Make smart nutritional choices. And I've talked to you guys many times on this channel about how you look, right? About how you look in the mirror in relation to your age, right? Not about how you look in the mirror as far as your body. I've told you guys, don't chase the look, chase the feeling. But what I'm talking about in this video is how you look in comparison, in relation to the age that you are. Because ladies and gentlemen out there in society, I know you guys have probably seen it, man, because I've seen it time and time again. I see somebody, they look older, way older than I am, but yet they're 10 years younger than me, but they look like hell. I've told you guys about it on this channel, right? We look like hell out here in America, especially America. I won't speak for every country out there, but here in America, man, we look like hell. People that you see are 20, 30, 40 years old. These people look like they're 50, 60 years old. It's insane sometimes when I find out how old somebody is, how old they are age-wise, how long they've been on this earth. And then you find out and you hear their age and then you see what they look like. It don't add up. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of this has to do with your lifestyle. Your lifestyle. It's not just genetics. A lot of people think they look the way they look because of their genetics. And yes, there's a large way or a large reason, you know, a large hand in how you look overall. Your muscles and your bone structure, right? How we look, right? Yes, has a lot to do with your genetics. But I've told you guys what, the genetics are not an excuse. It's not an excuse. And when we talk about people aging way faster than they should, we talk about this, people looking 10, 15, 20 years older than they really are. That's not just your genetics, ladies and gentlemen. That's your lifestyle choice that you're making. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about going on a diet or doing these things as a hobby. It's a lifestyle change that you must make. And when you talk about the way you look, your physical appearance, especially, like I said, in your face, you know, your skin, all this stuff, man, it has to do with what you're eating and you not being active. So I've told you guys what, about making the smart nutritional choices. You have to concentrate and be conscious about this stuff. Really, you know, like I said, pay attention to what you're eating and the consistency of what you're eating some of these things. It's destroying you, ladies and gentlemen. I've talked to you guys about alcohol on this channel, right? I haven't drank alcohol in almost 10 years, guys. I've told you this, right? Because I didn't like the way I felt and other factors in my life. But alcohol is a big culprit, guys. It's a big reason to why people look the way that they do. And yet and still, people continue to drink alcohol every single day. Every day people drink alcohol. They get off work, they can't wait to go home and drink some beer or had some liquor, right? People at nighttime, oh, I'm gonna have some wine or I'm gonna have some whatever. They think it's okay. There is no little bit of alcohol, guys, that's okay. If you remember this, alcohol is not something that your body wants, right? It's not. It's toxic to your body, alcohol. It's poison. You're literally drinking poison. But the alcohol destroys your skin, ladies and gentlemen. It destroys your brain. And once again, overall, it will age you. And then let's think about the next step to this. You're talking about people going out drinking, having a good time. What else are they doing? They're also smoking cigarettes. They're smoking cigars or whatever the case may be. They're smoking. So when you talk about drinking and you talk about smoking, you mix those two together, that's a recipe for disaster, ladies and gentlemen. Not only on your internal organs and the way that you feel, right? That I'm always telling you guys to concentrate on, but the way you look and how you look in relation to your age, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody wants to look 10 years older than they really are. And I'm not saying that we're all going to look younger than we are. That's not what I'm saying. But you at least want to look your age. You want to look the appropriate age for, you know, what you are, right? You don't want people to turn around and think you're 10, 15, 20 years older than you really are. How many times have you seen people out there that are 70, 80 years old? These people look like they're 60. My father's like that, man. He's blessed with some good genetics, right? But once again, I've told you, my father doesn't live the lazy, sedentary lifestyle. He lives that active lifestyle, right? So that helps him, like I said, to maintain that youth, right? Also, your mindset also has to go with how you age. Having that positive mindset, which comes from exercising and eating good, you get that positive overall well-being. But my dad is in his mid-70s, and people really believe he's in his 60s. Some people even think he's in his 50s. I remember when I was in high school, guys, this is high school. When I was in high school, my dad came to pick me up. I think I was in like 10th grade or something like that. My dad came to either pick me up or drop something off at school, whatever it was, you know, after school one day. And people thought that he was my older brother. That's how good my dad looked back then. You know, I want to say he was probably 40, in his 40s at the time. They thought he was my older brother. And I was in high school, guys. I was in 10th grade. They thought he was my older brother. That's how young my dad's always looked. So once again, when you see people out here, they look like hell. I guarantee you guys, they're not making smart nutritional choices. They're not living that active lifestyle. I guarantee you they probably drink regularly. They're probably smoking regularly or doing something else regularly that's not helping them. It's hurting them, right? And a lot of people are doing drinking, they're smoking, and they do no exercise. They're not exercising at all. They're not making any smart nutritional choices. So all these things is even worse now on you, right? It affects you even more. If you're living an active lifestyle, you're making smart nutritional choices, you're being consistent with these things, and you're drinking a little bit here and there, you're smoking a little bit here and there, then it won't maybe have the effect on you as if you're doing these things consistently every single day and you're not living the active lifestyle. You're not making smart nutritional choices, guys. You'll notice the impact a lot sooner, a lot faster on you. So you'll age faster. You won't feel as good faster. All these things. Right? We're all not the same, ladies and gentlemen. What affects me may not affect you the same way, right? There are people that can smoke cigarettes every day of their life for 20, 30 years and never get lung cancer, never have any effects from it, no problem. And then you have some people, they can smoke for a year and get cancer, or smoke for a year and have some really bad problems develop from that. Everyone's different, ladies and gentlemen. The key is to what? Not put those things in your body. Don't do it. So don't smoke the cigarettes. If you're smoking cigarettes, try to stop smoking the cigarettes. I know it's hard, ladies and gentlemen. Not saying it's easy. It's never going to be easy. But think about what it's doing to your overall well-being, ladies and gentlemen. It's killing your immune system. It's killing your organs. It's killing your body. It's killing your energy levels. It's destroying your teeth. Once again, and like I said, it's destroying everything about you. You look terrible. You age terribly. You could just look at someone and say, oh, he's a smoker. You could definitely say that. You could look at something like, oh, yeah, he's a heavy drinker. They have a look to them, ladies and gentlemen, especially when you've been doing it for years and years and years. The consistency, it adds up. And people don't really think about these things, man. They're more worried about what food they're eating or what food they're not eating and the exercise that they may or may not be doing, when in fact, these things are destroying you, ladies and gentlemen. These things are destroying you, along with not making smart nutritional choices, along with living that sedentary lifestyle. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, all this time I'm always telling you guys, man, try to stop drinking alcohol. Try to cut it out completely. Not saying that you have to do it or, you're a bad person for drinking alcohol. It's never been about me being better than you or someone else being better than you because they don't drink and you do. It has nothing to do with that. It's about what it does to you and people not realizing it and people drinking every single day, right? They drink every day like it's okay. Like there is no harm in drinking alcohol. It's not good, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why a lot of you look like hell and a lot of you feel like hell. That's why the cigarettes, try to cut it out. A lot of people are social smokers. So they'll go out drinking with their buddies and then maybe have smoked some cigarettes while they're out there, but they never smoke cigarettes. But when they go out and drink, they smoke cigarettes. It don't add up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do these kinds of things. This is how habits start. And you don't want to fall into a habit. You don't want to become addicted to alcohol, guys. It's very dangerous. Alcohol is dangerous. I don't know if you guys realize that, but alcohol is the only thing that you could die from withdrawals from. It's not heroin, not crack cocaine, none of this stuff, guys. It's alcohol. Has the strongest withdrawals. You can die from alcohol withdrawal, guys. Nothing else will kill you from the withdrawals. Alcohol will do that. Not marijuana, none of this stuff, man. So don't become addicted to alcohol. Don't become addicted to cigarettes because it's very hard to stop smoking cigarettes. It's very hard to stop. Same thing with alcohol. So if you're not doing these things consistently, then you will have to be becoming addicted to these things, ladies and gentlemen, which will not be good for your overall health and once again, for how you look in comparison to your age. Look your age. You should want to look your age. You should want to move like someone younger than you. That's what we should all be aiming for. To look younger than we really are, to feel younger than we really are. So if I'm 43 years old, I've told you guys, I feel just as great as I did when I was in my 20s. And that's what we should all be hoping for and focusing on, right? Not living a longer life, but living a better life, ladies and gentlemen. So if I'm taking care of myself all these years in my 20s and my 30s, now that I'm in my 40s, if I feel like I did when I was in my 20s, right, and I'm feeling that great feeling, I'm living that active lifestyle, I have the energy, everything is going on in my life, then why would I deviate from this stuff? You continue to do these things, and that's how you build the routines, and that's how you build what? A quality of life, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm going to live to 60 or 70 or 80 years old like some of these people have, but I know that one thing is for certain, at least my quality of life will be good in my 40s, in my 50s, in my 60s. I'm going to continue to do these things. So once again, I'm moving better and I'm feeling better as I get older. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, focus on these kinds of things. This is very important. Cut down the drinking, cut down the smoking, start eating better. The foods that you're eating, the stuff that you're drinking, all the sugar, the refined carbs, all this unhealthy stuff, all this salt and sodium that people eat all the time, man, it's destroying you, ladies and gentlemen, destroying you. You probably know the people out there. You might be that person. I might be talking to you right now. You might be 25 years old and you look in your 30s, right? You might be in your 30s and people think you're in your 40s. You might be in your 40s and people think you're damn near 60. There are people that I've seen, ladies and gentlemen, out there that I literally thought that I was older than, right? Like I thought that I was older than these people, right? These people look old, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't think that they were that old. And then you find out how old these people are. There are people that I thought were way older than me. Then you see and find out how old these people are, and they're like 10 years younger than me. It's crazy. And that's what's going on in society. And a lot of that has to do with the lifestyles that we're living right now, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, keep that in mind. Remember, it's never a hobby, it's a lifestyle.